Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of Africa Unlocked. Today we're going to be talking about a beautiful country in the center of Africa. We're going to be talking about Rwanda. And what are we going to be talking about Rwanda today? Today we are going to be visiting the history and the past of Rwanda. We are going to be talking about the genocide of the Tutsi people in Rwanda. But before we get started, if this is your first time of watching this channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this channel, and don't forget to tag anybody that might find the information that is being shared on this channel so that they can also subscribe and support the channel. This all started in April 1994, but before we get there, we need to understand a few facts. First, the population of Uganda consists of about 80% of Hutus and about 15% of Tutsis and about 5% of Twas and the other minority ethnic groups. So it all started in 1959 when the Hutus overthrew the Tutsi monarchy. This made a lot of Tutsi to leave Rwanda back then. They moved to the neighboring countries, which included Uganda, which included Congo. A lot of them left the country due to this incident that happened. So a group of Tutsis, one of the group of the Tutsis that left the country, they formed a rebel group. Outside Rwanda, they came together, they formed a rebel group with the aim to be able to take back their place. So this group, after a while, they invaded Uganda, and a lot of riots started. They invaded Uganda in 1990. So there was a lot of riot that was going on, a lot of war that was going on, but they were able to come to a truce sometimes in 1993. So with this truce, they felt like, okay, peace is going to start to reign now in Rwanda. But unfortunately, in April, I think it's April 6, 1994, the president of Rwanda then was traveling in an helicopter that was shot down by a missile. So the Hutus believed that this is the job of that rebel group from the Tutsis. So this led to a string of brutal 100 days for the Tutsis. It started by the Hutus setting up roadblocks and just slaughtering any Tutsis they see and any Hutu that supported the Tutsi. It was a crazy bloodbath, and over 800,000 people lost their lives. Some reports have it that over 1 million people lost their lives. So the first target of these Hutus when the genocide started, after the helicopter downed, was the list of all the Tutsis leaders, all the elected leaders. They started from there, like the ministers. Think of any leader. Those were the first target. They went after them and they brutally killed them along with their families. The war got so barbaric that even neighbors, let's say for example your neighbor is a Tutsi, you are Hutu, they started killing each other. Even people that were, it was a very, very bad time in the history of Rwanda. One of the ways they were able to get people to turn around each other, let's say neighbors that were friends, is by the Hutu government. They circulated a lot of hate speech, a lot of false hate speech, hate stories. So when the Hutus heard these stories, it made a lot of people, it stirred up a lot of violence. This went on crazily, like I said earlier, for 100 days. Can you imagine how many people were innocent life was lost? Even in some accounts, it got so worse to the level that some priests, some nurses, some nuns that people ran to for shelter also killed people that ran to them for shelter just because they are from the different tribe. It was really barbaric. So how did this brutal massacre end? It ended with the help of the Ugandan police force. The Ugandan police force was supporting the Rwanda police force, and through this union, the both of them were able to carry out stopping the rebels, stopping the war, and finally bringing some sanity back to the country. And after that period, going forward, the Rwanda government has taken a great step to avoid things like that. Like nowadays in the Rwanda national ID card, there is no place that states its ethnicity. This gives them the feeling that we are all one. And hopefully the government has also set up some repatriation, or I don't know the right word to use, but I hope the government has been able to ease the suffering of the Tutsi people, and the people in Uganda have been able to find peace and live in peace. The people of Rwanda has been able to find peace and live in peace after them. If you are watching this video from Rwanda, don't forget to indicate in the comment below. I can't wait to visit your beautiful country. I've read a lot about the history. I feel sorry, and I'm so glad you people have been able to rise up and move on from such a brutal past. This is going to be the end of the video today. I hope you've subscribed. If you haven't, please go do that. Don't forget to share, and I look forward to sharing the next story with you guys. Thank you, and I hope you have a great week. Peace.